Prepare yourself for the high-flying, death-defying free-for-all known as the Ultimate X.
We are just moments away from tonight's Ultimate X match, where Generation Me will be taking on my guests tonight, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Just what the hell is wrong with you two, Generation Me? You two have more balls than you do brains, because quite simply put, you're not ready for this level. You're not ready to compete on the machine gun level. See, in the eyes of Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, you two are nothing but children. You're kids trying to compete on a man's level. So tonight, when your mommy lays you two in bed and you lay there asleep, spooning each other, dry humping your SpongeBob SquarePants blanket, you'll be having nightmares about the beating the Motor City Machine Guns will inflict upon you tonight.
Some people say that lately we have a bit of an attitude, a bit of an air about us. And I say to those people, well, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you if you work as hard as we have to be the best tag team in the world today, but you can't reach your full potential because of the circumstances completely out of your control? And Generation Me, I get it. You beat us. And you know what? I'm glad you beat us because that makes us work that much harder. But tonight, that ain't going to be one of those nights. You see, we've been in TNA longer than you've even owned your Hardy Boys starter kits. Do you know how many Ultimate X matches we've been in? Because we don't. It's too many to count. And there's a lot on the line tonight. Not just bragging rights, not just our rivalry, but a shot at the TNA Tag Team titles. Something that's eluded us for years. Something that is our destiny. And nothing is going to keep us from our destiny, come hell or high wire.
And we are in the process of putting together that structure for our Ultimate X match, yes, on a night when we celebrate what the X Division means to both TNA and the professional wrestling business. It is time for the signature match of the X Division. Taz, it's death-defying, it's dangerous, it's a high-wire spectacle that's known only as Ultimate X.
I was looking at this structure earlier today while I was hanging up in the rafters here. You can't, TV doesn't do it justice how big it really is and the danger that these men will be in, the jeopardy they're putting their bodies in, not just their careers, but their physical health, man. It's going to be something sick. It always is, right?
Yeah, to me, it's that combination of athleticism that you need combined with the risk-taking.
Yeah, well, you have to be fearless, obviously, right? And if you're fearless, that means you don't care what happens. Like we saw earlier, you're throwing caution to the wind. That's what the X Division athletes do, and that's what you're going to get with Ultimate X. I'm telling you, this thing's going to be sick.
Heard the confidence of the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, and there's no question, we'll detail it for you during this matchup. The experience edge that they have, and that's sort of the final position on this structure, putting that X into place, construction complete for Ultimate X.
Well, you want to pull that X down, and there you have it. But, what I'm thinking about with the Motor City Machine Guns for Generation Me, there's not much respect there. You can see the Guns don't respect Gen Me. So, and I don't think they should. Generation Me, in my opinion, I'm kind of with the Motor City Machine Guns. They haven't earned their stripes here yet. They are phenomenal. They're loaded with exuberance, meaning Generation Me, but Motor City Machine Guns, been here a while, done some things.
Let's turn them loose.
Let's turn them loose.
Time for Ultimate X at Destination X.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ultimate X match, where the winners will be the TNA Tag Team Championship #1 contenders. Introducing team #1 from Los Angeles, California, Dax and Jeremy Buck, the team of Generation Me.
Max and Jeremy recently joining the TNA roster. The two youngsters from California, they proved they belong when they knocked off the Motor City Machine Guns.
From Detroit, Michigan, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns.
There's definitely a new edge, a new kind of new attitude about Machine Guns. I like it.
Guns talked about that edge that they have and experience. Didn't know the numbers, so I'll tell you. This is the 20th Ultimate X match in TNA history. For Chris Sabin, this is the 13th time that he's competed in Ultimate X. For Alex Shelley, his fourth Ultimate X. Sabin has 2 wins as a single, and the Guns also beat Lethal Consequences last October as a tag team.
Well, 13. It's insane that they've survived that many Ultimate X's. That just goes to show you what these guys are made of.
In terms of the opposition, Max and Jeremy Buck. It's the first time that Generation Me has competed in Ultimate X. Can you imagine the message that they would send with another win over the Motor City Machine Guns, and in the process, would earn a shot at the TNA World Tag Team titles, because that's what goes to the winners tonight.
See, it seemed like the Machine Guns were trying to go right to those large thrusts and try and climb up. Before it was a hit. Oh my God, it's like crazy, like a pinball. Looked like pinball, like ding, 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 like a double, triple ball pinball game. You ever play one of those?
I did, many years ago. Quickly shot up into the ropes goes Shelley. Max and Jeremy there with that double team kick. Elevation by Max sends Jeremy right into Alex Shelley, and then Generation Me turns it around on Sabin. Oh, they just caught him with that sandwich drop kick.
Generation Me is just so smooth, man. Totally smooth. It's now like Max Buck was already trying to get to the tippy top rope there. Those 2 ropes that make an X on top that hold the red X.
Yeah, your starting point is to make it to the corner. Then work your way up that truss, that steel structure, and then hand over hand across the cable.
See Alex Shelley, I should say. Oh, shutting down Max Buck, and then Sabin blasted Max in the face.
I'm curious if this match continues and progresses in terms of just Generation Me. The experience they're going to have is that lack of experience in trying to make their way across those steel cables. And as I look, I don't think any of the 4 competitors are wearing gloves here, Taz.
Well, that's usually what you see, because they have to use their hands to shimmy across the top of the structure there that's holding that X, those ropes. I don't know why they're not wearing gloves.
Yeah, Shelley taking care of Jeremy Buck and
immobilizing Jeremy.
It's probably pretty decent strategy to allow your partner to go up. Wow, takes him down to the mat with an abdominal stretch.
As he's got Jeremy wrapped up. It was a great opportunity that was missed by Chris Sabin to get up there.
Yeah, that momentary delay for Sabin to climb that corner enables the Bucks to get out of the holds of Shelley, trying to come back into play, and then Shelley with the kick from outside, and then drops Max down on the apron.
You can see who the veterans are in this matchup. Motor City Machine Guns and their experience. Early goings, they're looking good here. Oh my God, jeez. See that cross body just drilling Max Buck while Shelley had him in the air.
Yeah, the way that he came off at that angle, so unique.
I couldn't really tell how the angle that Shelley had him.
Now, there's an opening here for Jeremy Buck. Going to go hand over hand across to make his way out towards the X. But he's cut off by Sabin. Again, it's take down the X, and your feet have to hit the canvas in order to win the match and become #1 contenders for the TNA World Tag Team titles.
Seems like the Motor City Machine Guns are trying to wear down Generation Me so they can start climbing up that truss and get on those ropes and get that red X. But Jeremy not letting it happen.
Sounds like pretty sound strategy if they can pull it off.
Yeah.
Generation Me has other ideas.
A lot easier to say than do. That's why I'm sitting here with you, bro.
Wow. One fluid movement in the corner.
Wow. Look at Jeremy. Tremendous athleticism.
Sabin with the baseball slide, but yeah, then all of a sudden the Guns with the double team.
Stereo round kicks. One to the back, one to the front. You hear that all the way to Motor City.
Yeah, it echoed throughout the impact zone as Sabin and Shelley connect and all of a sudden take control of this match. But let's see if that's going to enable them to at least make an effort to take down the X. Chris Sabin's roots run deep when it comes to the Ultimate X. He was in the first ever Ultimate X match back in 2003. A year later in 2004, he won the X Division title. In the second ever Ultimate X match, he's been there right from the start.
I mean, you know, you got to really, let's be honest here, the deck is stacked big time against Generation Me, right or wrong.
No question. In terms of experience, big time stacked.